What if there are trucks so unpopular that they barely sell? It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. In 2025, we're seeing some of the most advanced automotive technology ever, yet some trucks are still gathering dust on dealership lots. Today, we're counting down the 15 worst trucks that nobody wants to buy, according to the latest Consumer Reports data and sales figures. From lackluster performance to reliability nightmares, these vehicles prove that not all glitters are gold in the world of pickups. Buckle up, because number 6 will make you question everything you thought you knew about trucks. Number 15, the forgotten workhorse, Hyundai Santa Cruz. Kicking off our list at number 15 is the Hyundai Santa Cruz. This compact pickup, introduced with much fanfare in 2021, has struggled to find its footing in the American market, with a year-to-date sales figure of just 1,938 units in 2025. It's clear that buyers aren't flocking to this Korean offering. The Santa Cruz, priced between $25,000 and $40,000, tries to blend the utility of a pickup with the comfort of an SUV. Its 2.5-liter turbocharged engine pumps out a respectable 281 horsepower, but that's where the good news ends. Owners report a frustrating infotainment system that's about as responsive as a sloth on sedatives, and the promised fuel efficiency of 27 mpg highway is more of a pipe dream than reality. One disgruntled owner on a popular automotive forum quipped, "I bought it for the uniqueness, but now I just want something normal." It seems that in trying to be everything to everyone, Santa Cruz has ended up appealing to almost no one. Number 14, the overpriced underperformer, GMC Hummer EV. Next up, we have the GMC Hummer EV. Now you might be thinking, wait, isn't this supposed to be the future of trucks? Well, the future looks bleak if this is what we're working with. This electric behemoth, with a price tag that can soar past $110,000, is about as practical as a chocolate teapot. Sure, it boasts an impressive 1,000 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time that'll make sports cars blush, but let's be real, who needs that in a truck? What truck buyers do need is reliability, and that's where the Hummer EV falls flat on its face. Owners report frequent software glitches that can leave you stranded. And the much-touted crab walk feature is about as useful in daily life as a screen door on a submarine. Consumer Reports found that the Hummer EV's range drops faster than a lead balloon in cold weather, making it a non-starter for many potential buyers. One owner sarcastically noted, "I love having a truck that can go 0-60 in 3 seconds, but can't make it through a Midwest winter without needing a charge every 100 miles. Number 13, the reliability roller coaster, Ram 1500. Coming in at number 13 is the Ram 1500. Now don't get me wrong, this truck has its fans, but in 2025, it's becoming clear that those fans are dwindling faster than ice cream on a hot sidewalk. Priced between $37,000 and $80,000, the Ram 1500 offers a range of engines, from a modest V6 to a burly V8, promising something for everyone. But as the saying goes, jack of all trades, master of none. The Ram 1500 has been plagued by a series of recalls and complaints that would make even the most patient owner pull their hair out. Issues range from rear-view cameras deciding to take an unscheduled vacation to side curtain airbags that are about as reliable as a chocolate fire guard. The 2019 model year was particularly problematic, with more recalls than a faulty toy factory. One exasperated owner on an automotive forum wrote, "I bought this truck for its smooth ride and fancy interior. Now I'm on a first-name basis with my local dealership's service department." It seems the Ram 1500 is more interested in smooth-talking buyers than providing smooth, reliable performance. 12. The tech trouble, Ford F-150. At number 12, we have the Ford F-150. Now before you grab your pitchforks, hear me out. The F-150 has been America's best-selling truck for decades, but in 2025, it's showing its age like a rock star who's been on tour for too long. Priced between $30,000 and $80,000, the F-150 offers a dizzying array of options, from basic work trucks to luxury cruisers. But sometimes, more isn't always better. The 2025 model year F-150 is a far cry from its problematic 2004 predecessor with its troublesome Triton engine, but it's still not smooth sailing. Owners report ongoing issues with the infotainment system, which seems to have all the user-friendliness of a calculus textbook written in hieroglyphics. The much-touted hybrid powertrain, promising 25 mpg combined, often falls short in real-world driving, leaving owners feeling like they've been sold a bill of goods. One frustrated owner commented, "I feel like I need a computer science degree just to change the radio station. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned knobs?" It seems that in its quest to be the truck of the future, the F-150 has forgotten that sometimes simpler is better. Number 11, the compact conundrum, Ford Maverick. Sliding into the number 11 spot is the Ford Maverick. This compact truck, introduced to much fanfare as an affordable entry into the pickup world, has struggled to find its footing in 2025. With a year-to-date sales figure of just 19,007 units, it's clear that buyers are giving this little truck a big pass. Priced between $22,000 and $35,000, the Maverick seemed like a smart bet. Its standard hybrid powertrain promised an impressive 42 mpg in the city, and its compact size made it perfect for urban dwellers wanting a taste of truck life. But as the saying goes, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Owners report that the promised fuel efficiency is about as real as a unicorn in rush hour traffic. The hybrid system struggles in cold weather, and the tiny 2.5-liter engine wheezes like an asthmatic ant when asked to do any real work. One disgruntled owner quipped, "I bought this thinking I'd get truck utility with car efficiency. Instead, I got car utility with truck fuel economy." Number 10, the mid-size mishap, Chevrolet Colorado. At number 10, we have the Chevrolet Colorado. This mid-sized truck, redesigned for 2023, was supposed to be the Goldilocks of pickups. Not too big, not too small, just right. But in 2025, it's looking less like Goldilocks and more like the Three Bears' neglected cousin. Priced between $30,000 and $50,000, the Colorado offers a range of powertrains, including a peppy 2.7-liter turbocharged four-cylinder that puts out an impressive 310 horsepower. But as we've seen time and time again, horsepower isn't everything. Owners report persistent issues with the transmission, which seems to have all the smoothness of a teenager learning to drive a stick. Consumer reports found that Colorado's reliability ratings are about as impressive as a participation trophy. One owner sarcastically noted, "I love playing Guess the Gear every time I accelerate. It adds excitement to my morning commute." It seems that in trying to be the jack of all trades in the mid-size segment, Colorado has mastered the art of disappointment. Number 9, the luxury letdown, Ram 1500 TRX. Roaring into the number 9 spot is the Ram 1500 TRX. This high-performance truck, with its supercharged 6.2-liter V8 engine producing a whopping 702 horsepower, was supposed to be the apex predator of the truck world. Instead, it's turned out to be more of a paper tiger. Priced at an eye-watering $80,000 to $100,000, the TRX promises supercar performance in a truck body. But in 2025, buyers are realizing that this is about as practical as using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. The TRX guzzles gas like a college freshman at their first keg party, managing a paltry 10 mpg in the city. In an age of increasing environmental consciousness and sky-high gas prices, that's a tough sell. Owners report that while the TRX is undoubtedly fast in a straight line, its handling in everyday situations is about as graceful as a bull in a china shop. One owner lamented, "Sure, it's fun to show off at stoplights, but try parking this beast at the grocery store. It's like trying to parallel park the Titanic." Number 8, the diesel disappointment, Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Duramax. At number 8, we have the Chevrolet Silverado 1500 with the Duramax diesel engine. On paper, this combination sounds like a match made in heaven. The capability of a full-size truck with the efficiency of a diesel engine. But in practice, it's turned out to be more of a shotgun wedding. Priced between $50,000 and $70,000, the Silverado Duramax promises a tempting 33 mpg highway. But owners report that achieving this figure is about as likely as finding an inline-six diesel engine, while smooth and quiet, lacks the grunt that many truck buyers expect. Consumer reports found that the Duramax engine, while efficient, is prone to costly repairs as it ages. One owner griped, "I bought this thinking I'd save money on fuel. Instead, I'm saving up for the next repair bill." It seems that in trying to offer diesel efficiency in a light-duty package, Chevy has created a truck that satisfies neither diesel diehards nor efficiency seekers. Number 7. The towing tragedy, Nissan Titan XD. Lumbering into the number 7 spot is the Nissan Titan XD. This truck, positioned as a tweener between half-ton and three-quarter-ton pickups, has found itself in no man's land. In 2025, it's become clear that buyers aren't interested in a compromise. They want either a capable light-duty truck or a true heavy-duty workhorse. Priced between $45,000 and $65,000, the Titan XD offers a 5.6-liter V8 engine producing 400 horsepower. But despite its beefy appearance and XD badging, its towing capacity barely exceeds that of some half-ton trucks. Owners report that the Titan XD handles like a boat on land, with steering that's about as precise as throwing darts while blindfolded. One frustrated owner commented, "I bought this thinking it would be the best of both worlds. Instead, it's the master of none." It seems that in trying to carve out a niche that doesn't exist, Nissan has created a truck that appeals to virtually no one. Number 6. The electric experiment, Lordstown Endurance. Now, brace yourselves for number 6, the Lordstown Endurance. This electric pickup was supposed to revolutionize the truck market. Instead, it's become a cautionary tale about the perils of overpromising and under-delivering. Priced at around $65,000, the Endurance boasts some impressive specs on paper. 600 horsepower from 4 in-wheel motors, a range of 250 miles, and a towing capacity of 7,500 pounds. But in reality, owning an Endurance is about as reliable as weather forecasts in the Midwest. Owners, the few who received their trucks, report frequent software glitches, battery issues, and a general feeling that they're beta testing a product that wasn't ready for prime time. One owner sarcastically quipped, "I love having a truck that can go 0-60 in 5 seconds when it decides to start." Consumer Reports found that the Endurance's build quality is about as solid as a house of cards in a wind tunnel. It seems that in their rush to market, Lordstown forgot the cardinal rule of the auto industry: reliability matters. Number 5, the midsize mediocrity, Ford Ranger. Rolling into the number 5 spot is the Ford Ranger. This midsize truck, reintroduced to the US market in 2019, was supposed to be Ford's answer to the popular Toyota Tacoma and Chevrolet Colorado. Instead, it's turned out to be more of a shrug than a roar. Priced between $30,000 and $45,000, the Ranger offers a 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine that puts out a respectable 270 horsepower. But in 2025, with a year-to-date sales figure of just 8,950 units, it's clear that buyers aren't impressed. Owners report that the Ranger's ride quality is about as comfortable as a wooden roller coaster, and its interior feels more dated than a flip phone. Consumer Reports found that the Ranger's reliability ratings are mediocre at best, with transmission issues being a common complaint. One owner lamented, "I bought this thinking I'd get F-150 capability in a smaller package. Instead, I got all of the fuel consumption with none of the capability." Number 4, the luxury letdown, GMC Sierra Denali. Cruising into the number 4 spot is the GMC Sierra Denali. This luxury truck, with its chrome-clad exterior and leather-lined interior, promises to be the Cadillac of pickups. But in 2025, it's become clear that all that glitters is not gold. Priced between $60,000 and $80,000, the Sierra Denali offers a range of powerful engines, including a 6.2-liter V8 that pumps out 420 horsepower. However, owners report that this truck is about as reliable as a chocolate teapot. The much-touted multi-pro tailgate, with its 6 functions, often becomes a malfunctioning headache. Consumer Reports found that Sierra Denali's infotainment system is about as user-friendly as a Rubik's Cube written in Sanskrit. One frustrated owner commented, "I spent $70,000 on this truck, and I need a PhD in computer science just to change the radio station." It seems that in their quest to add luxury features, GMC forgot the basics of user-friendly design. Number 3, the heavy-duty headache, Ram 2500. Rumbling into the number 3 spot is the Ram 2500. This heavy-duty truck promises to be a workhorse capable of towing small planets. But in 2025, it's become clear that this horse might be better off put out to pasture. Priced between $40,000 and $70,000, the Ram 2500 offers a choice of powerful engines, including a 7-liter Cummins diesel that puts out a stump-pulling 850 lb-ft of torque. But owners report that this truck is about as reliable as a weather forecast in Florida. The air suspension, while providing a smooth ride, is prone to failure, leaving owners with repair bills that could finance a small country. Consumer Reports found that the Ram 2500's reliability ratings are abysmal, with engine and transmission issues being common complaints. One owner sarcastically noted, "I love having a truck that can tow 20,000 pounds when it's not in the shop." It seems that in their quest for capability, Ram forgot that a truck needs to work more than it needs to be worked on. Number 2, the compact catastrophe, Hyundai Santa Cruz. Just missing the top spot, we have the Hyundai Santa Cruz making a second appearance on our list. Yes, it's so bad it deserves 2 mentions. This compact truck, Hyundai's first foray into the pickup market, proves that sometimes it's better to stick to what you know. Priced between $25,000 and $40,000, the Santa Cruz tries to blend the utility of a pickup with the comfort of a crossover. But as we've seen with its dismal sales figures, this fusion cuisine isn't to everyone's taste. Owners report that the Santa Cruz has all the utility of a sedan with a sunroof and all the comfort of a pickup with square wheels. Consumer Reports found that Santa Cruz's reliability is about as consistent as a politician's promises. One owner quipped, "I bought this thinking I'd get the best of both worlds. Instead, I got the worst of both." It seems that in trying to create a new segment, Hyundai has instead created a vehicular platypus, interesting to look at, but not very practical. Number 1, the electric nightmare, Tesla Cybertruck. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The number 1 worst truck that nobody wants to buy in 2025 is the Tesla Cybertruck. This electric pickup, with its dystopian design and broken promises, has become the automotive equivalent of vaporware. Originally promised at a starting price of $39,900, the Cybertruck that finally limped into production in 2025 starts at a wallet-wilting $80,000. Tesla claims the tri-motor version can go from 0-60 in 2.9 seconds, which is impressive if you're drag racing and not, using it as a truck. Owners, the few who've received their trucks, report build quality issues that would make a kit car manufacturer blush. The much-touted stainless steel body is about as practical as a chocolate fire guard, showing every fingerprint and scratch. One owner lamented, "I feel like I'm driving a giant, badly folded origami project." Consumer Reports found that the Cybertruck's reliability is non-existent, largely because they couldn't find enough functioning models to test. The promised 500-mile range turns out to be more like 300 miles when towing anything heavier than a child's wagon. One particularly frustrated owner commented, "I was promised the truck of the future. Instead, I got a DeLorean with a bed." And there you have it, folks, the 15 worst trucks that nobody wants to buy in 2025. From overhyped electrics to unreliable workhorses, these vehicles prove that not all glitters are gold in the world of pickups. They serve as a reminder that sometimes, the tried and true is better than the shiny and new. But what do you think? Do you agree with our list, or do you think we've missed the mark? Maybe you own one of these trucks and have a different experience. Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more automotive content. Until next time, keep on trucking, just not in any of these vehicles.